Just a case of beer for the week.
It later if there's a bad call. Our goal judges for today, at one end of the field, Major Minor. At the other, Georgina Ube. The ball's in play, so let's get going. Nice back shot by Frost, and Frost puts it out to Boone. Boone on the near side. Nicely taken. She's got to get back to that line. Can't do it. Notice how the players are riding together, trying to fight for position. That's all okay. That's not the fight we're talking about that's going to break out later. Stay firm with the ball. It's escapite to escapite. You're going to hear that a lot today. That rhymed too, folks. Come on. Escapite to escapite. You're going to hear it a lot today. Kuko with the ball. This is Kuko number 1. You'll understand later who Kuko 1 and 2 are. Escapite. He's inside 30. He's going to try and take a shot on goal, but he's hooked. His mallet was hooked by another player's mallet from Frost and Frost. That is legal too, folks. Notice they come together. Trevor Allen, incredible, great bump. Tries to get through, but it's a back shot by Miller, breaks it up. Picked up now, though, by Brandon Phillips. Phillips, not the shot he wanted, but picked up by Allen. It goes like a pinball through all these horses' feet. Overridden by Allen. Picked up by Pelon Escapite. Pelon with a 6-goal handicap. We got somebody off. Looks like horse and rider are okay. Play continues. Ball does go out of bounds, however, so we'll stop the clock at this point just to make sure everything's copacetic. Copacetic. Off your horse, you got to owe the club and players a case of beer. We don't even need 4th and the 4th today because Trevor Allen's provided enough beer for the entire stadium. Meanwhile, back in action, it's Frost and Frost on the attack. Brad Blake. That whistling noise is the wind through his beard as he goes all the way coast to coast and puts it through the post. First draw of the day. First bloodletting comes from Frost and Frost. Vows of silence in a monastery as a friar to come play polo for a living. Turning the ball now is one of the Escapites, looks like Pelon. Ball's dropped, but it's picked up by Jose Escapite, aka Kuko. Big play by Brandon Phillips coming in with Kuko. Moves him out of the line, able to take control of the ball. He's hitting the wrong way, but that's only because he's trying to wait and see where are my teammates. Turning the ball. Leaves it for a teammate behind him. That's Blake. Nice tricky play. Blake drops the ball back to Phillips. Phillips finds an opening, down goes to hit. Long shot downfield. Allen's going to try and get there. He's got time. He's got space. Look at this. Smart play by Allen. Do not want to race. You don't want to run. You want to wait till you've got somebody out front. Now you do. Players calling for him. Back shot, though, by Miller. Breaks up that play. Brad Blake with the ball. Deflects off a horse, it looks like, giving Escapite the line. Both Escapites in tandem. Just like in car racing, you can often... Oh, we got a whistle here, folks. Pelon Escapite puts it through, just grazing the post, but it doesn't matter, folks. It can hit the post and bounce through. It's still a goal. That was called a penalty, too. It's a free shot on goal from 30 yards out. Notice the defending team, Frost and Frost, all they could do is watch from a... Back at center. They swap directions now. Notice they do that after every time a goal is scored. Trevor Allen, who went out and got a new horse, he's loose to goal, being pursued by Miller. Allen takes a shot on goal. Look, look, look. It's left, just going wide of the goal post. Nice attempt by Allen. Players on the end line where it crossed and went out of bounds. Escapite with the ball. He brings it forward. Being challenged now, so he fires a longer shot downfield looking for brother Jose. Jose taken out of the play by Brad Blake. Nice back shot by Blake, but guess what happens? It comes right back to Kuko Escapite. He might have lost the ball, hey, but not for long. That's kind of the story of Jose. He's got incredible skill keeping the ball close to himself, controlling it, waiting patiently till he sees a breakaway like this one. Two players coming in collide. Look out, folks. Look out. Here we go. Little air traffic control going on from the third level. Ball is going to sit on the end line. It does not go out of bounds. Still in play. A worm burner right down the end line by Allen, it looks like. That was Blake. Blake with the ball. He's got a woe man out front. Boone trying to come into the play, couldn't get it. She stays out front though. Now it's a horse race. Ball was hit along the boards. It really needed to be centered more where Boone had a chance at it. But here they come together on the boards. Blake still with the ball, working his way through what traffic there is. Phillips with the ball. It's right in front of the goal. Defensive play trying to get it out there. I don't think it was successful. What it was is we get a whistle against Frost and Frost, so State Farm brings it in. Escapete, ball's bouncing, horse is bouncing. So at this point, Jose calls, make the long shot downfield, had Harrison Wise out front. Ball didn't travel quite far enough. Back shot by Phillips, takes it to the boards. But turning there, first one, Jose Escapete. Cuco turns it, he's got time. We'll talk about the turning rule in a little bit because it gets confusing. It's confusing only to the ignorant, and I will change your status in that respect. Blake with the ball. Touching, turning, keeping it close, looking downfield. What has he got? He fires one downfield because he sees Allen. Allen's trying to get to it, coming in as Polo Escapete. Allen takes it on the near side, but he's hooked and ball stolen by a pair of Escapetes. Pelon makes the hook. Jose takes the ball, passes it back up to Pelon. Pelon at speed. Those bells are not heaven. It's not the rapture, folks. That means there are 30 seconds left in this chukker. Nice back shot by Blake, but it's intercepted once again by Escapete. Cuco with time running out. He's got to figure out what he's going to do. Pelon comes in behind him. If the ball gets left, there'll be a shot on goal. Cuco takes the shot on goal himself, and yes, indeed, Cuco Escapete. And the final Polo game is that you take these players. Let's look at Paigey Boone. She's rated 1. Now, y'all do your math now, okay? I know this is hard, but do your math. Miller at 2 and Harrison Wise at 0. That is also 12. The game when we started today was 0-0. However, let's just pretend, you guys like to pretend, it is a 10-goal team. Somebody would have started with 2 goals at the before the game started. Second chukker now, you'll see 6 of these. They're periods, 7.5 minutes each, called chukkers. This is Frost and Frost right out of the throw-in, controlling the ball. First with Phillips, then with Allen. Allen really controlling the ball well, but not able to center it. So the ball goes down the sideboards and then goes out of bounds. Farm, specifically, it's Cuco Escapete. Nice hook by Boone. Turns the play of that. Still controlling the ball, State Farm. Trying to take the ball down the sideboards. They're going to obviously have to put it towards the center of the field eventually. Pelon Escapete now taking that shot from way out. The ball's close to going out of bounds, and it looks like it might have. That is that everybody has to be 30 yards away from the ball at a knock-in. So the umpire gives time for people to set up and then says play, and we're back in action. Shot downfield, intercepted though. Von Miller. Cuco Escapete, he's pretty lonesome right now. There's nobody in a white shirt near him. Finally hits a little tiny back shot to his brother Pelon. Pelon doing the same thing. There's nobody down front. He doesn't have a clear shot on goal. I guess he's going to wait until they come in like flies on a 3. That music can only mean one thing. The goal counts as another score for State Farm. I won't say which side of the score I would be on, but here we are. Back in play, they swap directions. State Farm is headed now towards the scoreboard. Escapete doing what his magic is, patiently waiting. Unfortunately, ball deflects. And a back shot by Frost and Frost. As Phillips finding Blake. Blake being challenged by Harrison Wise. Ball bounces again, deflects. This is a breakaway, folks. It's going to be nothing more than horse flesh at this time. Notice you can see Phillips is in pursuit. Escapete puts his shot down to the 30-yard line. A little bit too much off to the side. Can he keep it on the field? He does. Back shot open. Deflects off the horse and goes over the end line. Play resumes now with a knock-in because it went off of a Frost and Frost horse. Had that been off of a Frost and Frost's player's mallet, that would be called a penalty 6, a safety. You can't hit the ball over your own end line. That was off a horse, doesn't count. That's Blake. Long shot downfield looking for Boone. Boone's the one with the long hair. Well, Boone and Trevor, but I mean this is Boone out front. Harrison Wise in pursuit. Once again, how many cylinders your horse has is really important in moments like that. Play is turned though. Deep shot's going to be picked up by Blake. Blake playing a deep back, waiting patiently, and he is picked. He is pickpocketed. Not only the ball got lost, I think his wallet, his crucifix, it was all taken from him. Uco Escapete. Boone coming in, once again with some horsepower, moves Wise out of the way. Next shot by Boone. First one to it, Polo Escapete. Intercepted though by Frost and Frost. Boone's going to get another chance. Here she comes. Intercepted by Brandon Phillips. Trevor Ellen, that is. Trevor Ellen comes through. Very fast horse by Trevor Ellen. Gets to the plate. Wrestling contest going on with Boone. Picked up by Allen again. Allen's got a horse that can run. Ball's bouncing though. Kind of tough to hit it when it's bouncing that much. Escapete taking it over to the boards. He wants to get an angle. Give his teammates time to catch up with him. Nice shot by Escapete. Finds Escapete. Unfortunately, unable to get the shot on goal. Ball is backed out of there, but look who's going to get to it. Pelon. He doesn't have an ability to turn it, so he hits the back shot. I don't mean that he doesn't have that ability. I mean it would have been a foul. Highest rated player on the field, he certainly has ability. Frost and Frost collecting the ball off the boards. Page being called to take the ball on the near side. That means the left side of the horse, reaching across the horse. The ball bounced out in front to where she can take it on the right side. That's called the offside. Offside and near side. Once again on the near side. Trevor Allen coming through with speed. Gets hooked. Players almost off their horse. Managed to stay on. Ball goes just wide. Players line up on the field. They'll wait for the umpire to say play. For absolutely no reason whatsoever, I'm going to sing, "Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus." Okay, enough of that. Ball's back into play by one of the Escapetes. It's Pelon. Brother Jose drops in behind him. Ball's left for him. Coming in, Harrison Wise taking the defender out. Great play by Wise, allowing Pelon Escapete to come through. He's got a ball on the 60. It's down to the 40. Can they get to him to hook him? Ball drops. It's bouncing a little bit. Hard to get to. Wise coming in on the near side. Big collision and a whistle. Ball's brought into play. Blake, he's only got seconds to go, about 200 and something yards. Best plan he came up with was to hit it downfield looking for Phillips. Unfortunately, didn't work out. Miller's got the ball coming across. It's Escapete. He comes in, staying on the near side so he doesn't foul. Overrides, however. Back shot now by Allen. There's very little time left. Allen comes through. His mallet's hooked. Boone on the near side. Can't reach it. And that is the horn, which means Chucker is over. That's the end of our second Chucker. Mr. Sealer. Everybody said. So I want to say, Mr. Sealer, what do you think of the game? Y'all should get that one. The young kids wouldn't. Kennedy's first name. His first name is not Ted. Escapete with the ball, taking it forward. He's going to get a shot at that ball, and he gets the whistle. Even the blind guy from the third level with a large mouth could see what's going to happen with that play. Penalty 2, Pelon Escapete. Good enough, my friends. State Farm 4, Frost and Frost 1. Heard about the Escapetes playing in this game that you're watching, brothers. Ball's put back into play. But we have a whistle. It's wide. They're allowed to try and stop it. They have to be at least 30 yards away, but then they can do whatever they can to stop the ball. Fire it down. It's a worm burner. It's stopped on the 1 foot line. Backed out of there by Miller. Incredible play by Miller. Stops the ball right on the 1 inch line. Backs it off to the side where his players are waiting to collect it. And let's go the other direction. Literally from Vaughn's mallet stopping the ball. They've got 300 yards to go. How do I know that? Because a polo field is 300 yards long. And I'm good with ciphering. Long shot downfield puts it even closer. It's down around 80 yards out on the 60-yard line, but White'em goal makes it about 80. And here comes the defensive play. Phillips stealing the ball off the mouth of the goal. Ball's going to not get to the boards before he gets to it. Being challenged by Wise. Brandon Phillips, Wise man in pursuit. And we get a whistle. While we have a little lull in the action, let me tell you some inside scoop on something, some real heavy gossip. There's something very, very special about the game that you're watching today. We have 3 young players that are on the field that I find very, very special people. Umpires call play. Blake puts it through. That puts them 1 closer, 4-2 now, Frost and State Farm. What I find peculiar about this game is we've got 3 of our younger players, Paige Boone, Trevor Allen, Harrison Wise, all started playing polo here at the Villages, but when the Villages Polo Club started, they were in diapers, half of them. I can remember polo going on and Paige Boone playing Barbies in the back seat of the family's SUV. Ball's put back into play. Shot downfield gets interrupted by deflection off a horse. Frost on the attack. Coming through. They're at 20 yards out and shots fired. It looks like it deflected wide, but play will resume with a knock-in. where Major Minor places the ball precisely on the line where it's supposed to be. Escapete, bring it in. Pelon, picked up by the wise man. 1 of 3. Ball bounces, gives him a very bad bounce. He overrides, but he still, if he can get out front, he's got Pelon with the ball. The lane being challenged now by Blake. Ball's dropped. Trevor Allen's there. He takes it forward, going the wrong direction. That's just to stall time so he can hit this kind of shot right here to one of his teammates. First one there, though, is Pelon Escapete. Back shot. Blake's going to be the first one there. He's going to take it forward to the boards rather than try and hit a back shot. To get it out of the center of the field is probably the most important thing. So it's along the boards, a little safer there. Oh, a misread by State Farm could cost them. One Escapete thought the other was going to take the ball. Gives it back into the possession of Frost and Frost. Cuco Escapete with Trevor Allen. Trevor Allen getting the better of the ride off there for a moment, but can't control the ball, so it's a back shot by Pelon, finding the wise man out front. Wise man taking the ball towards the boards. He's going to have to try and move it back towards center, which he does. 1-2, then he's hooked by Boone. And we have a whistle. Up for Polo 101. Shot on goal by Phillips. It's up, but it's a little wide of goal. Knock in now for State Farm. Drive downfield by Pelon, trying to find Jose, but can't quite get it to him. Nice back shot by Trevor Allen, puts it perfectly in Phillips' possession. Phillip leads it for Blake because he's got a better shot at the goal. Unfortunately, great drive. It's just a little wide right to it. State Farm. Pelon Escapete. Looking downfield now. Do I have somebody? Brings it forward. Goes towards the boards, just trying to get some space between Blake. Blake's on him like a pesky mosquito. Like a tick, I would say. Big drive downfield, but first one there is going to be Boone. Boone taking it across the field. A little bit too much angle, but you know who's going to get to it is Brandon Phillips. Phillips with the ball. Ball bounces up. He tries to catch it out of the air and tap it back forward. Unable to. Cuco Escapete with the ball now. Firing it open. Wise man comes through on the near side. Makes a hook on Blake. Paige Boone with the back shot. Perfectly placed to Brandon Phillips. Her teammate. Ball bouncing for Brandon though. Trevor Allen with it now. Way out on the boards. It's a difficult next shot from there. Trying to work it forward or get space. The ball looks like it's close to the end line, not out of bounds. The bells are ringing. It goes out of bounds. That will end the chukker. That is our third chukker, folks, that has come to an end. Fourth chukker, and everybody here, all 2,000 of you, get a free beer. Meanwhile, Pelon Escapete brings the ball in, then kind of leaves it behind him. Does again. Back shot by Blake, who's challenging him. Might be a shot on goal. Flips it out. Here it comes, shot on goal. He pounds it right through the middle of the post. It does not take a rocket scientist to understand whether or not Brad Blake will drink a beer, since he scores the first goal inside of 30 seconds. We got 3 to go. Center, they swap directions. Ball's in play. Picked up by State Farm. However, Trevor Allen Amstel. Amstel line. Picking up the ball. Phillips trying to get the ball. He fires it down. Racing out front. Boone really pushing hard to try and gain possession of that ball. Does a great job because the enemy did not. Ball's hit out front. Trevor Allen making a hook. Ball's turned again. Frost closing in on the goal. It's Phillips. And we get a whistle. The assistants of the third man, they ruled that the foul is on Frost. So it is Polo Escapete in the white helmet taking the ball forward. Still in control of it. Nobody out front to hit to. He controls it. Boone's now going to give him a hard time. Boone coming in. She goes outside the field. Over the boards. Back on the field. And we get a whistle. A little bit wide right. .53. Just past the 4-minute mark. Blake bringing the ball in. 3.5 minutes is still plenty of time for us to get a cut. Look, as here's going to come one right now. Cuco Escapete with a breakaway. He is a beer drinker, folks. He is a beer drinker. Cuco Escapete, the entire crowd wants to thank you for that because it brings us one step closer. Back in play. Polo with the ball, and we get a whistle. Blake with the ball, fires it downfield, looking for Trevor Allen. The ball that bounces off a horse and bounces in favor of State Farm. State Farm with the ball. Coming through, it's Miller. State Farm. State Farm. Check 2. Hello, we're back in action here. Technical difficulties caused by the severe wind. Meanwhile, dangerously in front of the State Farm goal, backed out of there by Frost and Frost. Once again, Frost and Frost trying to back the ball out. State Farm not wanting to give that ball up for the mouth of the goal, but Frost and Frost has another plan. We have a whistle. On State Farm, and Frost was attacking. The ball gets moved to midfield, moved forward. State Farm with the ball, fires it downfield. Jose Escapete overrides on the near side. Ball's picked up by Blake on the little gray horse. Back shot by Blake, though, is going to get picked up by Polo Escapete. He's taking it in, folks. This could be 4. Oh no! Brandon Phillips moves him out of the way. Obviously a prohibitionist. Here we go. It's coming back. Maybe he's not a prohibitionist. Maybe he just wants to take glory. He wants claim of fame that he was the one that got us 4 in the 4th. It's Phillips. Oh! Prohibitionist he is! Polo, the most interesting man in the world. Doesn't. Oh, we've got 30 seconds. Come on, Polo. State Farm hooked out of the play by Frost and Frost. Harrison Wise, he doesn't even old enough to drink, but he's going to play. Fires the ball downfield. It's right on the 30-yard line. This will be interesting. Shot by Cuco Escapete. Oh! Oh, the disappointment. Oh, I have the urge to jump off the third level. Okay, it's not MD 2020. It is Champagne. So that's something special about the next game. Another thing is special about the next game, 895. Translated once again, it's bringing the ball in as Frost and Frost. Shot downfield. Nice shot by Phillips. Looking for Boone out front or Allen. He doesn't care. He wants either one. Allen rides the man off. He's got Cuco in his hip pocket. He takes it on the near side. Shot on goal from 40 yards out. Trevor Allen's got to put the ball through the post. Oh my goodness. He almost seemed angry. Incredible play by Trevor Allen, riding a man, and not just anybody, a tough player, in his pocket, putting the ball through on the near side. Ball's back in play. Frost and Frost bring in now 4-6, still trailing, but only by 2 now. Back on the attack is State Farm. They don't want to see it. Cuco, the man we just saw being ridden off, now he's going to put the ball through the post. Oh, it's going just a little wide. Umpire calls for play. Blake, long, sharp, angled shot over towards the boards. Why did he hit it way over there? He hit it over there because there was nobody over there, and it allows Phillips, his teammate, time to collect the ball and move it down the field. You don't have to go down the field quickly. You have to go downfield controlling the ball. Notice how Phillips just took out the player, allowing Blake to take the ball. Blake now goes to hit the ball downfield. Uh-oh. It deflects off the horse. It's on the 60. It's going to make it down to the 40. Pelon's going to get a shot on goal. Here it is. Pelon Escapete. Ball bounces up, still at his hip. Stolen from him by Blake. Blake, big drive. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Heads up, folks. I hope everybody's all right in St. James. You may keep that, by the way. Hopefully you don't have to keep it like it's a... No, I said keep it. All right, forgive them. They're new. They don't understand. It is Sunday, after all. Forgive them. Back in play. Frost and Frost. Phillips. Specifically playing merry-go-round with Cuco Escapete. Okay, remember what you do with those balls that go? You keep them. Keep them. They're very, very valuable. You might even go get somebody to sign it after. One of the players might sign. All the players will sign it. If you're very nice. Keep in mind, it's nice to be nice to those who are nice. Or else it's not nice. The ball is put back into play. This is the Cuco Escapete taking the ball the long way to home. Actually, it's Brandon Phillips. Pass up to Blake. Blake's on the boards. Blake leaves it. Ball goes up, off Pelon the mallet, and out of bounds. Play resumes with a throw-in when it goes out of bounds, but notice the throw-ins have been from the center towards the boards. This is a time where the ball goes from the boards towards the center. Shot by Phillips. Once again looking for Blake. Escapete makes a back shot. Trevor Allen coming through. He gets the ball, pushes it forward. Page takes the line. Page, boom, with a shot on goal now from about 40 yards out. There's the next shot. Boom! Overrides the ball. Intercepted by State Farm. And we have a whistle on the far boards. The field, you hear the pounding of hoofbeats right there. You don't feel that so much in the upper levels of the stadium. Pelon Escapete. Still controlling the ball. Still with the ball. Ball gets buried. Run down the field, and here comes Page. Past you. It's Polo Escapete trying to get a shot. It's a battle of the Titans here. 6 goals versus 4. And guess who wins? The other 4. It's Kuko 2, the dark side of the force, trying to move forward. And we get the whistle. Not sure what we're doing here. They figured out foul is against State Farm. Blake with the ball for Frost and Frost. Big shot downfield, finds Boone on. And there's why. Look. On the shot on goal, it's going in, folks. Look at this. Cup. Oh! Just wide. Wear some special goggles on that horse. On the end line, it's Polo Escapete. Deep next shot going across into an open space. Hoping to find Jose there. But it's a back shot by Phillips that breaks it up. A little confusion around the ball, but it bounces out. Frost and Frost got a shot on goal unless he's hooked. Wiseman goes for the hook. Goal judge looking to the umpires for decision. They rule it is a goal. Blake with another goal for the day. Six-5 now. About a minute left in the Smith Chucker. Brandon Phillips takes the ball down the field himself. He's not being challenged. Brad Blake, notice he's trying to keep the defender out of it. First one there's Polo Escapete. Nice shot by Boone. Stops the ball, but it's picked up by Kuko. Kuko 2. Kuko number 2. Kuko 2. Shouldn't 2. Yes. Back in play now. Right with a whistle with 30 seconds left. Brandon Phillips. Open shot towards goal, but it's going to be intercepted by Jose Escapete. Kuko 2. He doesn't have enough time, I don't think, coast to coast. He's going to try and get it down there, though. Maybe his brother's got the faster horse. They're trying to figure out what to do with and Boone. And the chucker comes to an end with the ball on the 60-yard line. So that's advantage to them. That's why Brandon Phillips wanted to pick that ball up out of the throw-in and make sure that they don't get it. Coming through, though, Polo Escapete takes the shot on goal, and it is going wide left. We need to get everybody. Play resumes with a knock-in. Blake. Brad Blake being told to keep the ball from teammate. Polo Escapete makes a big shot, back shot. It's in the corner, though. Opportunity for Phillips to turn it. Phillips with the ball now. We got a horse race, folks, because that ball gets put out front. Paige Boone, Dark Bay mare, taking it down the field. Nice shot by Boone. He's going to make it around 60, 70-yard line. Boone taking it in from the 30. Oh, the ball hops. Back shot by Polo, puts it all the way out by the boards. Right where Kuko Escapete's Kuko 2 finds the ball, being challenged by Trevor Allen. Coming in, Blake and Harrison Wise. Harrison Wise making a good play. If he would have made a play at the ball, there would have been a whistle. Smart young man. Blake with the ball. Takes it forward. The Wise man chasing. Blake's going to get a shot on goal from the 30-yard line. Wise man is there, makes a nice defensive hook, leaving the ball on the 30-yard line. Backed out of there by Vaughn Miller. To the ball next. Brandon Phillips puts a tail shot on it, but who's going to be the first one in there? Wise man overrides, coming with a shot on goal. It's Brad Blake. Ball goes just wide right. We have a whistle. Phillips. Shot's going down. It's straight enough. Problem with it, it was intercepted by Von Miller, or Polo Escapete rather. Back shot by Escapete, clears it out on the far side of the field. Trevor Allen doing a good job holding Escapete out of that play. Frost and Frost back in control of the ball. Brandon Phillips. Brandon with the ball. He needs to get away from the Wise Man. Wise Man reaches and grabs the hook. Incredible play again by Harrison Wise. Shot on goal now, though. It's going through. Looks like Blake. He's going to get a touch shot through, and folks, it's a tie game. What an exciting chukker we've got. It's 6-6 in the sixth chukker. There's plenty of time. 4 minutes in this chukker. Picked out of there by Blake. Blake's horse. Red wraps behind, blue wraps up front, and white horse. He's All-American boy. Fryer Blake, loose to go. Can they get there in time? Blake on the offside, on the near side. It's going through, folks. I'm proud to be an American. Where they're back at center, they have swapped direction. 7-6. We got a whistle stopping the clock. Exactly 3 minutes and 14 seconds are left. Ball is put into play. It's Blake. It's Blake. Looking for a whistle, not getting it. First one there, though, Phillips is able to control the ball. He's turning, coming back to it. Escapete goes in to make a play, decides not to. He was scared there was going to be a foul if he did. But it's intercepted by Brother Pelon. Pelon with the ball. Nobody to hit to out front. He's got to slow down a little bit. Wait, there's the Wise Man. It's a break. It's a horse race. Boone effectively takes Wise Man out of the play, allowing Phillips to get to the ball. He passes it back to Boone. It's the old give and go. Ball bounces a little bit, can't control it. Now Cuco Escapete, Cuco 2 with the ball. Cuco Escapete, ball's going to be on the 60-yard line. He might take the next shot from there. It's not quite what he wanted, but he can still hit a deep next shot from where he is, or he might decide there's the back shot. Looking for a teammate to be in position. Unfortunately, he found Fryer Blake. Ball is stolen by Frost and Frost. Boone comes out with the ball. Look at his pony run. And we get a whistle. Fires it down. It looks like it is going wide. But we have another safety, it looks like, off the mallet of a defending player. Phillips does this one right, folks. It's up. It's 90 yards in the air, and it's through the post. That's textbook. Penalty 4, penalty 6. Beautiful shot, Mr. Phillips. Thank you for the lesson. Notice, they want that ball put into play. Looks like the first one going to get to it is either Boone or Pelon. Boone steals it out. There to make a back shot, Von Miller. Pelon Escapete with the ball. Looking who can I hit to downfield. Reaches way out. He's going to get back to it. Join with the ball. Unfortunately, his horse kicks it back. Boone's going to be the one there. Boone taking it forward against the boards. Takes it forward again. Miller goes for the hook. Phillips overrides. Puts Cuco Escapete there. He's got time to turn it. He's loose to go now, folks. Does he have a man out front? He looks for the Wise Man. Oh, the ball bounces over his mallet. All right, everybody can exhale now. I'm fairly confident he's aware that time is to his advantage. Ball goes down the field. It's against the boards. Phillips takes it forward. Ball goes out of bounds. This does not look good because the time is going to expire before everybody can get organized for a throw-in. There it is, folks. That is the end of the sixth chukker. With the score, Frost and Frost 8, State Farm 6. I would call that an excellent game. State Farm leading most of the game. Frost and Frost coming back in the last to catch up and take the lead. How about Vaughn Miller? Y los hermanos escapan.